Have you ever witnessed the raw power of love between two wild souls? A moment so pure it will leave you speechless. Stay tuned until the end. This story will touch your heart like never before. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. Now let's dive into this incredible tale. In the vast golden plains of the whispering savanna in Tanzania, there lived a pair of lions who were unlike any others. They didn't belong to a pride. Instead, they had each other. The male lion, with his thick mane and piercing gaze, was named Jabari. His mate, Zawadi, was sleek and graceful, exuding strength even in her gentleness. From the day they met as cubs, their bond had been unbreakable. Together, they hunted, played under the setting sun, and shared every moment side by side. The rangers at the reserve grew fond of these wanderers. Everyone noticed how inseparable they were. Dawn or dusk, Jabari and Zawadi could always be seen strolling through the grasslands, their steps synchronized, their connection undeniable. Months passed, and something miraculous happened. Zawadi was pregnant. The news filled everyone with excitement. A new generation was on its way. But as time went on, worry began to creep in. Zawadi started moving less and spent most of her days resting in patches of tall grass. Jabari stayed by her side, vigilant and protective. He paced around her constantly, scanning for danger. It was clear. They were preparing for an important arrival. One morning, the air carried an unusual tension. Zawadi's roars echoed across the savannah. Her labor had begun. Hours ticked by, but things weren't going well. She grew weaker, collapsing onto the ground. Jabari, frantic and desperate, let out low growls, pacing back and forth. He didn't know what to do. That's when fate intervened. A group of conservationists, Kamal, Lela, and Rafiki, were patrolling nearby. They heard the commotion and rushed over. What they saw broke their hearts. Zawadi lay motionless, too weak to continue. Without hesitation, they decided to step in, though it came with risks. As they approached, Jabari roared fiercely, standing guard over his mate. But then, something extraordinary happened. Jabari stood on his hind legs, his front paws pressed together almost like a plea. His eyes locked onto Kamal's, filled with desperation and hope. Kamal signaled for calm, lowering his voice to reassure the anxious lion. Slowly, carefully, he knelt beside Zawadi while Lela and Rafiki kept watch. Every movement was tense, every second critical. They managed to lift Zawadi into their truck, Jabari watching silently, his eyes brimming with trust and fear. Dust kicked up as the vehicle sped toward the sanctuary. Inside, veterinarians sprang into action. Injections were given, fluids administered, and slowly, Zawadi regained consciousness. The contractions returned stronger, and soon enough, a tiny cub emerged, letting out a faint cry. Cheers erupted in the room. Then another cub appeared, and another. 3 little lives entered the world, fragile yet full of promise. Outside, Jabari waited anxiously, circling the gate. When the family was finally reunited, his relief was palpable. He nuzzled Zawadi gently, checking on her, then turned his attention to the 3 squirming bundles nestled against her. The scene was breathtaking, a testament to loyalty, courage, and love. The next day, Jabari led his family back to the wilderness, pausing only briefly to glance back at the humans who had helped him. That look said everything: gratitude, respect, and perhaps even a silent thank you. True love knows no bounds. Not even a wild can break its spirit. If this story moved you, don't forget to share it with someone special. And remember, kindness and compassion can change lives, even those of creatures we think are untouchable. Let us cherish every bond, human or animal, because love is the greatest miracle of all.